Hello everyone, my name is John Barnhill, and this is the final project for Professor Maytack's IT 461 Section DL1. For this project, I developed a fitness tracking application that utilizes Amazon's S3, DynamoDB, Lambda, API Gateway, SQS, and SNS. In this application, I have information stored in DynamoDB, such as meals, workouts, and user logs. Users can request fitness guides through S3 or access their logs through API Gateway. When users interact with the API Gateway, this triggers Lambda functions that processes data and helps them retrieve their information. Data processing uses SQS to handle background tasks and asynchronous processing. SNS is also used to send notifications to keep users informed by sending them results directly to their email to help ensure an efficient serverless system for tracking fitness and data and user interaction. Now, let's get into the presentation. This curl command is going to interact with the API gateway and give me a request for the information for the user with the ID J123. So if we go ahead and implement it, see here the user was found and a notification was sent to the email. Their user data is going to be this. Now, if I go and check Outlook, I just got an email with that information here. Now, let's say I want to check another user. Enter. Again, it says the user information was found, and then it gives a bunch of the information. If I go and I check my Outlook, that information is there as well. Next up, let's check workout logs. So I'm going to check the J123. Now this one says no workout logs are found for this user. That's because this user does not have any workout logs. Now if I were to change it to a user I know has a workout log, it gives a bunch of information of all the meal logs or the workout logs that have been created by that user. Now if I go and check my email again, all of that information is stored here. If I want to go and check one more, this is another user. This is all of their workout information. And if I wait just a minute, here's their workout information. Next up, let's check their meal logs. So once again, I'm going to check J123. I'm going to see if they have anything. Here it says no meal logs found for this user. That is expected. Now if I run the command again, but with a different user, once again, that I know has meals, this is what comes up. And if I check my email, same thing happens. I'm going to get the meal logs, the meal ID, calories, and the food items included in that. Now, I'm going to pull from S3 some workout guides that I have posted there. I have 3 different guides posted. Let's see, file, exercise book, PDF, process successfully. That's good. Now if I check my email, this one takes a little bit longer, but I'm going to get an email and it's going to have a download link in it for the file that I have requested. Now this does take a minute, so while we're waiting for that to go in the background, I'm going to move on to the next one. This is going to be a post command. So for the user J123, there were no meals. So I'm going to go ahead and post a meal to their Post. And we see down here it says meal log successfully added. Now if we go up a few commands and we find the curl request, I'm going to go back to here. If we get the curl meal logs for J123 and I enter, meal logs found. Before it said there were no meals. Now if I go back to my email and I check, here that new meal log was added. And I see I just got the download link for the fitness log that I needed. Okay, so I'm not going to click on that because that's quite a large file to download, but that's what I wanted to get. Now let's do one more. I have my post-workout. Again, from before, J123 had no workouts in their logs. So I'm going to go ahead and add one. Paste, enter. Workout log added successfully. Now I'm going to do one more time. Getting the workout log. Posting. Workout log found. I go back to my email. And there it is. And finally, this is the diagram representation of my application. API gateway is how the user interacts with it. They send parameters to Lambda functions to get different information or responses back. Lambda can query DynamoDB, which is how it then gets the information required for the get methods. It could also do the same thing for S3, where it gets the information from the bucket for which file wants to be downloaded and given to the user. SQS is used to help manage the emails, and then SNS is what actually delivers them. Thank you very much for listening, and this was my project.